Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome to another episode. Welcome to another episode. Welcome to another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I am your man. I'm your man, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will so I can continue to bring you that gospel of Gamecocks every single day, y'all. Every single day. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. Somebody said there was a basketball game today. Somebody said there was a basketball game at a Colonial Life Arena. Somebody said that. I just want to be clear that somebody said that there was a basketball game going on today, and South Carolina decided to show up and play a little basketball. We decided to play a little basketball. And when we decide to play a little basketball, a few things might happen. When we decide to play some basketball, especially a team that we played before, sometimes we take a little personal, right? We take a little personal. And when some of these players from North Carolina said that this is a revenge game for them. Some of these players, let me say that one more again. Some of these players from North Carolina said that this was a revenge game for them. I'm not quite sure what revenge they were talking about. I'm not quite sure what they were talking about. I'm a little confused. I'm a little perplexed. I'm a little bit out of sorts when you say that it's a revenge game for you. So if it's a revenge game for you, you're supposed to put your best effort. You're supposed to do everything you can do when you are playing the number one team across the land. You're playing the number one team that has won so many basketball games, too many to announce, but you say that it's a revenge game. How you gonna have a revenge game at our crib? You can't have a revenge game at our crib because you're not invited. You're not invited to our crib. You can't come over to our spot. Are you in on the next Spades game? I don't know what you're talking about. Are you in? Did you bring your Tupperware? Did you bring your aluminum foil? Did you bring your special glass for some sweet tea? I'm not quite sure. But if you talking about a revenge game, apparently South Carolina didn't get the memo. We didn't get the memo. We're talking about a Deja Kelly revenge game. The big center, 6'3" Maria, talking about a revenge game. This is what you don't do. Against a team that is better than you. You don't do that. Because when you poke that bear, sometimes that bear pokes back. Sometimes it pokes back. And when you got a team like South Carolina, that is standing on business every single time, every single day, you better show up and show out. Well, apparently y'all didn't show up and show out against South Carolina, and our spot was 16,000 fans going today. It didn't happen. So this is a celebration. It's shot o'clock. I was a couple of minutes late today. Having some technical difficulties, but Captain Will is back in the crib. I'm back in Charlotte, giving you the best that I got. And when we are talking about shot o'clock, we are talking about goodness. We are talking about victories. We are talking about greatness by the South Carolina Gamecocks. Greatness by these players. Greatness by the coaching staff. Greatness by the fams. Greatness by all of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will family. It is on and popping. So this goes out to the South Carolina Gamecocks, who are moving on with 34-0, moving on to the Sweet 16. But that's just minuscule. We got bigger and better things to talk about than just a Sweet 16, because we're trying to cut down some nets up in Cleveland. That's what we're trying to do. But despite that, we talking about this revenge game by North Carolina where they happened to get blown out by 47 points. 47 points. So this is cheers to the Gamecocks going to the Sweet 16. This is cheers to another victory. This is cheers to 34-0. So get your shot glasses up. Y'all know the routine. Get your shot glasses up. Get your orange juice, your water, your sweet tea, your bright and early, your whatever type of elixir that you have right now. Get the shot glasses up. It's time to party. It's time to party. It is time to get down and talk about what we're going to talk about today. That's what it is. That's what it is. So, North Carolina scored 41 points in this basketball game today. 41 points. 41 points. Okay? I'm not, there's a stat that's running around here. There's a stat that's running around here, and the stat goes like this right here. Our bench scored 51 points. Our bench scored 51 points. Our bench scored 51 points. And North Carolina scored 41. You can't say enough about our bench, because let's be real. Let's be real with you. South Carolina don't have a bench. Carolina got a bench. We had a bench. So if you talk about bench, I mean, come on. MiLaysia Fulwiley, is she a bench player? Tessa Johnson, is she a bench player? Chloe Kitts, is she a bench player? No, ain't no bench player. Sania Feagin. Let me tell you this right here. We have the best team across the country. We have the best team across the country. By far, it ain't close. By every metric of the imagination, South Carolina is the best basketball team in the country. When South Carolina plays like we did today at 1,300 hours, there is no team in college basketball who can touch us. None. There ain't no team. No team that can touch us. And I'm talking about I'm talking about 15 points. 15, 20 points. There's no team. You can tell me about some LSU. You can tell me about some Iowa. You can tell me about some West Virginia, some UCLA, some Colorado, some Stanford. Any of those basketball teams can get it. When Carolina's playing like we played today, untouchable. Untouchable. From the beginning tip, Carolina took control. From the beginning tip. It was like, oh, so you gonna talk all this stuff? What you gonna do? Because Dawn Staley literally sicked the hounds on the Tar Heels. She said, go get them. Go get them. Deja Kelly was in house arrest, and she could not go nowhere. She couldn't go nowhere. Because every way that Deja Kelly went in that first quarter, Raven Hollywood Johnson was in her pocket. I'm talking about the concession stand. I'm talking about the locker room. I'm talking about the bus. I'm talking about wherever she went, Raven was there, giving her straight the business. And I love every second of it. Everywhere she went. Deja Kelly had 4 turnovers the first quarter. They opened the defense with a trap. And when you put Breezy and Raven on if they the double, if they the catalyst of this defense, cancel Christmas. Cancel Christmas. We ain't been doing that all year. We have not done that all year. We ain't been on no trap. We ain't put no full court on no teams. And I'm like, oh my God, when you are bigger, faster, stronger, more athletic, more talented, just put it on them. And you decide you want to play 6 players. You decide you want to play 6 players against South Carolina in our suffocating defense. Good luck. Good luck. We playing either Indiana or Oklahoma in the next ball game on Friday. Okay? Good luck, Indiana. I know y'all got a nice offense, but y'all ain't got nothing to do with this defense. You ain't seen nothing like this right here. You ain't seen nothing like this right here. And then when Raven got tired, you say, oh, you just call up, hey, Fulwiley, let's go. Fulwiley came in the game and just locked her up. Deja Kelly, and maybe it was the video, because you know she popular. You know she just got that whole NIL deal with Tommy Hilfiger, you know, doing all those different things, you know, Instagram, doing all those things. Wonderful her for getting an NIL back. But I tell you this right here. NIL couldn't save her today. NIL money could not save no Deja Kelly today. Deja finished with what was she finished? She played 38 minutes. Has seven points, 2 for 13, 0 for 4 from 3, 6 turnovers. I don't know where those 7 points came from, but I know none of them on no Raven Johnson. And I, you know, we have this conversation. We had this conversation about quintessential point guards. I always throw that term out. I throw that term out. And it's more than offense. It's more than offense. It's more about defense. More is defense, is leading the team, is all those great things. Raven Johnson defensively was straight up sensational. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. When she wants to just play defense, let her do it. Let her do it. Because we are shooters. Lord Jesus, we have shooters on this basketball team. We have shooters on this basketball team. But when we just want to say we're going to lock you up. First quarter, North Carolina had 8 points. We had 28. First quarter, North Carolina had 8 points. The fourth quarter, when Dawn was pulling back, North Carolina had 7 points. 7 points. This was a beatdown by all proportions. This was no beatdown that you just do bad at school and your mama just lay into you. This those beatdowns when you bring the car home late and your daddy just beats you down. These are those beatdowns with a belt with the that's coming apart, the leather straps. And now you can't do that stuff no more, you know, because But I'm talking about in the 80s. I'm talking about in the 70s and 80s when you guys could beat your kid. Now they call the social services and 911, all those things. But I talk about it in the 70s and 80s when you switch and you lay into you. Oh, good old country whooping. That's what North Carolina got today. A good old fashioned country whooping. All and up and down the court. All and up and down the court. Old fashioned country beatdown. It was so awesome to see. And I mean, come on. Player I'm at the star was MiLaysia Fulwiley. MiLaysia Fulwiley off the bench with 22 minutes. MiLaysia Fulwiley is straight up sensational. She's straight up sensational. And she is feeling herself right now. She's feeling herself right now. Right now, MiLaysia Fulwiley thinks she can't be guarded. She thinks she cannot be guarded by nobody. Nobody. The first two rounds, she is literally in her bag. She is doing whatever the hell she wants to do. All day, any day, and Lord, she's coming off the bench. You're talking about 8 for 15 from the field. 8 for 15 from the field. 4 for 7 from three-point line. She was 50% last game. She over 50% this game from the three. If MiLaysia Fulwiley can hit the three with regularity, it's over. It's over. It is done. You hope that MiLaysia Fulwiley previously was settled for the three. You're leaving her open. You're leaving her open. You continue to leave MiLaysia Fulwiley open because you don't want her driving to the basket. You don't want to drive her to the basket. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, she's hitting it now. She is hitting it. And she has so much confidence. She's talking to Deja Kelly the whole game. Whole game. I saw it from where I was sitting, talking to her the whole game. She making a shot and she's staring at her. It's like, okay, you got that bag. I'm getting that bag too. It ain't all about no bags. It's about basketball. And MiLaysia Fulwiley is a hooper. She's a hooper. She just want to play ball. Just want to play ball. The girl is sensational. She's sensational. 20 points, 9 rebounds. Girl almost had a double-double off the bench. Off the bench. I wish that she could have got that little rebound. 3 steals. 3 steals, y'all. 3 blocks. Who gets 3 blocks? The girl 5'10". Who gets 3 blocks? MiLaysia Fulwiley. That's who gets it. And all of them got that smoke today because MiLaysia Fulwiley was setting it off. It is so amazing to see. Watching her grow. Ladies and gentlemen, she only played 3 minutes against North Carolina last time. Because they was talking about, the moment's too big for her. Dawn sat her down. She wasn't playing defense. Whatever scenario they was talking about, she only played 3 minutes. Well, today you got all of MiLaysia Fulwiley. You got her 22 minutes. It's a different team. This is a different team that we played back in November. Talking about November the 30th. This is a different basketball team. This is the best basketball team on the planet Earth today. And if MiLaysia Fulwiley is in this mess, and if Tessa Johnson from Minnesota is hitting those threes like she was hitting today, go in and wrap it up, send this to the crib. It's over. It's over. Tessa was off. She was off on Friday. I made the notion, I said the thing that Tessa will be on Sunday. And she was on today. 3 for 5 from 3. Hello. Somebody talk to her. Somebody talk to her. Oh, I'm so lit. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. Let's go to a few of these questions. I want to, before I go into these questions, before we go to these questions, I just got to say, for any and everybody who I met today at the game, took a picture with, chopped it up. Thank you. I enjoy all of the love. I got to send a special shout out to Miss Mona, Auntie Janet, Neil, Paul, and we talking about the Paopao family for inviting your boy over yesterday for some festivities at their crib, and it was just amazing. You talking about good food? I ate some Kahlua pork. I ate some Korean chicken. I ate some sticky rice. I ate some meatballs. I ate so much food yesterday. I went back to the hotel and took a nap. I sure did. Took a nap. The love of that family is so amazing. It's so amazing. It's so genuine. And I just appreciate you for, asking me to come over. And I just love y'all. I just love y'all. Real talk. Paopao's dad is amazing. Neil is my homeboy. It's just so deep. And Auntie Janet, here's see you, girl. I know you watching right now. We do a shot for you, girl. Here we go. Mona, so much love. Grandma, oh yeah. All right, Richard Wiley, TLC, Tessa, Lay, and Chloe. Thanks if I came up with that. Richard Wiley, I'm letting you know right now. I'm taking it. I'm using it tomorrow. TLC. You need some old TLC. You call Tessa, Lay, and Chloe. I'm telling you right now. Oh, Richard Wiley. I give you credit, though. But I'm going to take that. That is amazing. I'm surprised I ain't coming up with myself. That is very original. I like that. TLC. Oh, yeah. See, I feel a shirt coming on. Elizabeth Anderson, Chloe Kids play so much better coming off the bench. Let's go, Gamecocks. She sure do. Elizabeth, thank you for the mention. Thank you for the comment. Chloe's been feeling herself too. Chloe, it was a surprise. Straight up, it was a surprise that Chloe missed a shot today. She was 4 for 5. The other game, she was 9 for 9. 9 for 9. Finished off with what? Chloe had only played 17 minutes, but had 12 points. Let me say it one more again. Only played 17 minutes, but had 12 points. 4 for 5 from the field, 4 for 4 from free throw line. 1 block shot. This is the thing. A lot of times it don't matter. It don't matter who starts. It matters who finishes. It matters that who what's your role? What is your role as that player? And not only what is your role, but fulfilling that role. And South Carolina displays so much pretty basketball. So much pretty basketball that there is no eyes. It's all about finding the open player. Everybody's excited. Everybody wants to score. Everybody gets that rebound. Everybody plays hard on defense. It's so refreshing to see pretty basketball being rewarded. It's just awesome. And Chloe, I like Chloe coming off the bench. I'm just keeping it real. Because when she come off the bench, there ain't no bench players can hold on with her. Chloe's going to be the truth. Chloe is going to be a truth. Ladies and gentlemen, she's just a freshman plus. She's putting in the work. Don't forget this girl was 17 in her recruiting class 2023. Do not forget that. We always talking about the freshmen, Tessa Johnson and MiLaysia Fulwiley. Well, hell, you know who else came out that 2023 recruiting class? Chloe Kitts. Don't forget about her. National media. When we talking about that 2023 class, you better talk about all 3 of them. Talk about it. They deserve it. I know she showed up early. But Chloe didn't play last year. Come on now. Come on now. Chloe is a freshman plus now. Call her a sophomore minus. Whatever you want to say, Chloe is her. She's her. I'm telling you that right now. Shondell Matthews, South Carolina, is making a statement with their defensive play today. If there was a question from last game, there's none today. There's none today. Lele made her statement too and bounced back from play two. I mean, come on. Come on. If the team's hoping for the demise of the South Carolina Gamecocks, you need to go back to the lab with a pen and pad and try something else. You have to try something else because that ain't gonna happen. It is not gonna happen because South Carolina is something else. Dawn Staley has this group locked in, and they played their best. Some of their best basketball. That was the best basketball game they played all season. Because North Carolina's a good basketball team. They're a good basketball team. They ain't nowhere near close to us. They ain't nowhere near close to us. That showed today. So that told me that when we played them November 30, that's the fluke. That was the fluke. MiLaysia Fulwiley didn't play. Feagin only played like 5 minutes in that basketball game. Tell you who, different team, different results. Bring it. Indiana, Oklahoma, whoever it may be. Bring it. Bring it. Michelle Malone. Hey, Michelle. What's up? Thank you for being a member. Oh, my God. I just witnessed a total beatdown. We were unstoppable. Period. How the girls do? Period. I don't know how to do. Period. Yeah, how you do. When we play South Carolina basketball. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. No negative comments about no Carolina today. If you can find something negative about the South Carolina Gamecocks, I don't know what you want from a basketball team. I don't know what you want from a basketball team. Because this team right here is sitting on everything. That defense, I'm talking about anybody who say anything negative constantly on this podcast. You can't say nothing about them negative today. You can't. Yeah, I don't see how you can say something negative about this team anyway. We're 34-0. I mean, come on, we 4 victories. We are 4 victories for the chip. 4 victories from the chip. And then, hell, the only game that if we lose a game before we get to the chip, we finish whatever and one. Whatever and one. Meaning we'll just lose 1 basketball game for the season. If it happens, it happens. You know what I'm saying? If it happens, it happens. But this is we're ahead of schedule. We're ahead of schedule. Because I already mentioned the Carolina could be better next year. Carolina could be better next year. Buckle up, y'all. It's only getting better. Buckle up. And Kamilla Cardoso, the reaction that Kamilla Cardoso got when her name was announced in the starting lineup was straight up overwhelming. I don't know if you can see it on TV. I'm not sure if they even showed it on TV. Not sure. But the fans went crazy when Kamilla Cardoso was announced. And Kamilla Cardoso was emotional. She was tearing up. Before the jump, she was wiping away tears. It's just amazing because the love, the whatever the media says or whatever other teams say or whatever they want to pronounce and say, whatever, Kamilla Cardoso is ours. And you don't talk about no mess about our folks. You don't talk about our mess with our girls. Kamilla Cardoso is ours. And we are territorial about our girls. We are territorial about our girls. So you talk about Kamilla Cardoso, you talking about us. And you talking about me. And if you're talking about me, first off, I don't give 2 damns about if you talk about me because I can take care of myself. But Kamilla Cardoso is away from her homeland, Brazil, and I saw some crazy mess on Twitter talking about she need to be deported and all this mess for assault. I was like, what in the hell are you talking about? What are you talking about? Kamilla Cardoso is the sweetest person you will ever meet in life. I mean, come on. That girl is the truth. And just her reaction. And you know what she said? This is what she said. This could be my last game at home. Could be. If Kamilla Cardoso shows up and says that she wants to come back 1 more year, the commissioner of the NCAA, just go ahead and just don't have a season next year. Just go ahead and say Carolina is the champion. Go ahead and say it. Don't waste your time on no season. Just let it be scrimmages because there ain't no way in hell. If Kamilla Cardoso comes back next year with Te-Hina Paopao coming back, and you got Joyce Edwards-Maddie McDaniel, and they'll attack who is not on crutches no more. The 6'6" phenom from Texas ain't on crutches no more, y'all. She ain't on crutches no more. Just cancel it. Just cancel it. It's just a wrap. It's just a wrap. Love me some Kamilla Cardoso. Randy Harrison, that was a belt to the ass. Yeah, you right. You right. Jay Judah, if South Carolina plays like this throughout the remainder of the tournament, South Carolina win the championship for sure. No doubt. I don't know. I don't know what you can say. I don't know what you can say. There are levels to this one. South Carolina, because there are really good basketball teams in this country. There are really good basketball teams in this country. We're watching a lot of it, over the course of the weekend. Watch more of it today. Watch more of it tonight, and watch it all day tomorrow. There's some really good basketball teams, but there's no combination in this country with the offensive prowess and the defensive prowess of a South Carolina Gamecocks. South Carolina is the number 2 ranked offense in the country. Number 2 ranked offense behind Iowa. Okay? Number 1 defense in the country by a lot. Okay? South Carolina is the perfect combination of a basketball team. Will we go undefeated? I don't know. I am not going to bet on that. Am I? I might bet we're going undefeated. Yeah. We going undefeated. We going undefeated. Ain't nobody gonna beat South Carolina. Ain't nobody gonna beat South Carolina. Oh, no, bring on all comers. Ain't nobody beating South Carolina. We played that we did today. It ain't even close. It ain't even close. This was our A game. Now we play a C game. Y'all got a chance. I'm talking about UCLA, Stanford. All these other teams got a chance. We play our B plus A game. Nope. Ain't no team can beat us. None. Not none. The depth that we have in this basketball team, woo, good luck. Good luck. That's all I can say. Just good luck. Nolan, what's up? What's up, my guy? Thank you for being a member. And we doing, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing a members only chat tomorrow. We're doing a members only chat tomorrow. I put out the thumbnail, I put out the link, I do all those things. I think it's gonna be around 7:30, 8 o'clock. I know for sure tomorrow. But right now, this plan on it being 7:30 for all the silver and above members. We are going to have a good time talking about some basketball. I'm telling you, it's gonna be awesome. Nolan, it's simply incredible. Reporter asked Tessa during the post-game press today how she bounced back from a Friday performance, and Coach pointed out that Tessa was plus 41 Friday, leading the team. Ladies and gentlemen, it's more to basketball than just scoring. Here's a lesson. Here's a lesson that just for folks who just look at the box score, that doesn't take into account the defense, doesn't take into account the plus minus, doesn't take into account the total picture of a basketball team or a basketball player. You can control the game of basketball without scoring a point. Like, how's that possible? Easy. If you control one side of the court, and I'm talking about defense, when you literally take a player out of the game, you are controlling the basketball team. Deja Kelly is North Carolina's best player on their squad. She was a non-factor the whole game, and she played 38 minutes because our defense, Raven Johnson, Tessa Johnson, MiLaysia Fulwiley, took her completely out the game defensively. Offensively, rebounding, block shots, assists, no turnovers. All those things factor up. Roll up into a ball, throw it up. Factors into controlling a basketball game. Tessa Johnson didn't shoot the ball well on Friday. She didn't shoot the ball well. Well, she did everything else well. She rebounded the ball. She played great defense. That some of these things, we're putting so much attention on points. Put so much attention on points. Like, damn. It's all right. It's all right. But you watch a team like South Carolina, it ain't about points. It ain't about points. It's not about individual play. You watching like some of these teams, they be like, oh, Caitlin Clark and the Iowa Hawkeyes. Angel Reese and the LSU Tigers. Paige Beckers and the UConn Huskies. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to spill my drink if they mess around and say like MiLaysia Fulwiley and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Kamilla Cardoso and the South Carolina Gamecocks. So we ain't no individual. This is not no individual stuff. This is a team personified. This is greatness all around. This is depth on a basketball team where we are just throwing layers upon layers of at you. And you got to deal with it. Michelle J., thank you for being a member of my sister. GTL family, stand up. We stand dancing on the Sweet 16 cheers. What? Albany, here we come. Albany, here we come. Kamilla Cardoso, 25 minutes, double-double. 12 points, 10 rebounds, doing what she does. Paopao, doing what she does. 28 minutes, 8 points, 2 for 4 from 3, 6 assists, 5 rebounds, doing what she does. So many players that you can just speak on. I already talked about Raven. She only shot the ball 4 times, 21 minutes, 2 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, just and hellified defense. Hellified defense. Chloe did what she does with those 12 points in 17 minutes. Feagin played 23 minutes, had what 8.6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, doing what she does. Feagin. And if it's any player on this team that I'm so overjoyed for, is Sania Feagin. So happy for Sania Feagin. Sania Feagin was a 4th-ranked player in the class of 2021. 4th-ranked player in that class. Didn't play much as a freshman. Didn't play much as a junior. Didn't play much as a sophomore. Didn't play much as a junior starting out the season. But when games started mattering, matter of fact, when Kamilla Cardoso went over to overseas to play in that pre-qualifying tournament for the Olympics, Sania Feagin said, okay, I'm giving these minutes and I'm going to give some work. And she has improved offensively and defensively. It is so amazing to see. I'm so happy for Sania Feagin. North Carolina shot 24% from the field. 24% from the field. Carolina, and when I say Carolina, it is South Carolina. Y'all know who the real Carolina is. There's no debate. There's no debate. Carolina resides in Columbia, South Carolina. Resides in Columbia, South Carolina. Regardless of what you say, what you have on your T-shirt, what you have on your bus, whatever it might be, Carolina is Columbia, South Carolina. And whatever talk that was being said about Carolina, it was a long ride to Chapel Hill. It was a long ride to Chapel Hill. I'm telling you right there. It was a long ride to Chapel Hill. It was a lot of feelings got hurt today. Because y'all really thought y'all was going to beat us. Y'all really thought y'all was going to beat us. Y'all woke up in the morning like, damn, we're going to beat Carolina. We're going to beat the Gamecocks. We're going to stop that winning streak. We're going to stop all this mess that's been going on with South Carolina. And we're going to go to Albany. That's what y'all thought. That's what y'all thought. Up until the ball was tipped off. And then it was like, oh, right, this is a different team. This is a different team that is on business. That is on business. And there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 32 minutes in, 32 minutes and 12 seconds in. It is shot o'clock once again. It is shot o'clock. My alarm is ringing. It's shot o'clock. It's time to do one more shot. So this goes to Chapel Hill folks who thought y'all were going to, I bet y'all bought some tickets for Albany. I really think, did y'all buy some tickets for Albany? If there's an influx of tickets on StubHub or SeatGeek or Ticketmaster or whatever, it's because North Carolina fans bought tickets for Albany and now they got to sell them back. You got to sell them back. You know good and damn well y'all not going to beat no South Carolina Gamecocks, no Columbia. It wasn't going to happen. It wasn't going to happen. So for the fans who bought tickets, I hope, this is a toast for y'all. I hope you get your money back. I hope that if you made some hotel reservations, think you was going to Albany, I hope you can get a refund. I hope if you made some flight arrangements to go to Albany, I hope you can get that back. I hope you can. But if not, cheers. Sorry for your loss. Sorry for your loss. You knew you were going to be on Carolina. 24% from field goal, which Carolina is number 1 in field goal percentage allowed. Number 1 in field goal percentage allowed. 17% from 3. Carolina is number 7 in defending the 3. Okay? Number 7 defending the 3. It was times where I didn't even know if y'all were going to score a bucket. I didn't know if you were going to score a bucket. I'm like, oh, y'all going to score? Are we just giving you that much trouble? You're going to score? 3 for 18 from three-point line. 3 for, and you know, Carolina is the number 3 ranked offensive three-point shooting team in the country. Okay? Today was 45%. 9 for 20. Because you try to pack it in. You try to pack it in with Kamilla Cardoso. You know, didn't want her to dominate. So what ended up happening, oh, you're going to leave Tessa Johnson open. That's not smart. Somewhere in the scouting report, you got to know that Tessa Johnson is 45% from 3. You got to know. You have to know that, right? I'm just saying. You have to know that. And it was a couple times that Paopao was wide open. Like, who in the world going to ever leave Te-Hina Paopao, the best shooter in college basketball, open? It has to be a miscommunication. It has to be a miscommunication. Like, and Fulwiley, you better get on her. You better get on her. Indiana, Oklahoma, whoever that might be, you better get on Fulwiley. You just take the risk. You just take the blow if she goes by you, because you can't guard. Fulwiley, you can't guard. If she wants to get to the basket, she can get to the basket at will if she chooses to, because nobody faster than MiLaysia Fulwiley. And we're down With her feeling herself with these 3-pointers is nothing. There's literally nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. You play her up tight, she's gonna blow by you. You give her room, she's gonna shoot the 3. And she passes the ball because MiLaysia Fulwiley is unselfish too. You got a lot of great freshmen out there. But I would take nobody out of from Keenan High's finest, Columbia, South Carolina, from the crib, laid with the butter. But for her, none. You can have Juju, you can have Hidalgo, you can have Madison Booker, you can have all of them. Kelly Williams, all of them. I ain't taking nobody before MiLaysia Fulwiley. Nobody. None. MiLaysia Fulwiley is sensational offensively and defensively. Ain't nothing you can do. Michelle Malone, Cap, if Oklahoma beats Indiana on Monday, I'm going to enjoy watching them play South Carolina. I know you from Oklahoma. I know that. Maybe we'll hit them with that Sooner magic. Oklahoma's coming over. Thank you for the comment, Michelle, and being a member. Hey, this is the thing. Oklahoma and Texas are coming over to SEC. And that is just awesome for women's basketball. It's just that because when when it was announced that Oklahoma and Texas, it was more specifically geared towards football. More, okay, so we got the national power, Oklahoma, national power, Texas coming over to the SEC, all great for football. It was not talked about how great it's going to be for women's basketball. But it's going to be great. You got 2 teams in Oklahoma and Texas. I mean, hell, you can look at it this right here. Texas is in the Sweet 16. They just won. Okay. Oklahoma has the opportunity to go to the Sweet 16 if they beat Indiana, right? Both of those teams will be in the Sweet 16. Both of those teams gonna be in the SEC. Ole Miss be playing tomorrow. The SEC just getting better and better and better. Pac-12 was awesome this season. They were awesome this season, but Pac-12 was dissolved and all the players are going here, there, everywhere, don't know where, But whoever, Indiana, Oklahoma, who decides to win that basketball game will be a 20+ underdog against South Carolina. 20+ underdog. Adam Ritter, Tiff Brown, Kimberly Page, what is up? What is up? What is up? Let's do this. Bernard Thomas, us playing our basketball, our best basketball at the right time. No one can beat us. Gamecocks was looking tired towards the end of the regular season, looking tired mentally, physically. Just get to the tournament. Just get to the tournament because there's so much on these ladies, to pick themselves up and compete every single game. Because every single game, the other team is trying to stop a streak. They're trying to stop a streak. Not only beat South Carolina, but they're trying to stop a streak. But they want to say they're the team that has want to stop this old streak, right? Well, 34 have tried. 34 has came short. The next one is this weekend on Friday. See what we can do. You better play your best. Whatever team we playing on Friday, you better play your best because South Carolina is going to bring that pain in Albany, in Cleveland, in New Mexico, in Bangladesh, on the moon. It don't matter where we play. Defense travels. And defensively, we are better than anybody out there. And it ain't even close. Antonio, that's what we do. Shot o'clock. You are right, Antonio. It is shot o'clock. It's always shot o'clock. And we're going to have a great week this week. We are talking a whole lot of basketball this week. I want to do a live show every day. And we just gotta continue to grow. We gotta continue to fester. We don't play the Friday. So we gotta bundle it up until we play on Friday, right? We gotta do all those things. Because Carolina is on fire. We on fire. Jonathan McQueen peaking at the right time. Sheesh. The team is locked in. Keep winning Gamecocks. We came here for the chip. Nothing else matters. You are absolutely right. Nothing else matters. If we win the chip this year, next season, Because there haven't been a team that's won back-to-back since UConn did it in 2013 to 2014, 2015, and 2016. Any team that won back-to-back. I don't want to put the cart before the horse or whatever the old folks say, whatever they say. I guess I'm becoming an old folk now. But if we win this chip this year, I'm already saying we win the chip next year. And we got a lot to go before next year. I'm telling you right now, we win the chip next year. We are winning the chip next year because this team will be better than they are this year, offensively and defensively. Offensively, I don't know what's going to happen in the transfer portal. I don't know what's going to happen with all this NIL. I don't know. But I know this right here. You can build a dream team. You can build a dream team. And I ain't talking about LSU today. You can build a dream team. You can pick and choose players that you want on your dream team, on your perceived dream team. That does not mean a championship. That does not mean an SEC championship. That does not mean a regular season championship. That does not mean an NCAA championship. When you're picking and choosing these players. Haley Van Lith, I wish you would have stayed in Louisville. You and all that mess that's going to LSU, you should have stayed. You don't deserve all this mess. And whatever going on with Kim Mulkey and this Washington Post report that she is terrified of seeing, what's done in the dark comes to the light. My mama told that before. My daddy told me that before. What's done in the dark comes out in the light. And it's about to show up. So whatever it is that got her doing 3.5-minute press conferences talking about the Washington Post and she might sue, it's got to be a doozy. It got to be some big. It got to be something spectacular that's going on that she don't want release. She don't want the public to know. She don't want the public to know. So all this stuff going to LSU, they struggled on Friday. They struggled a good part of today against Middle Tennessee. Okay. You better play ball in the Sweet 16 because you got what might be LSU, UCLA. Okay. All right. Going back to the crib. Mike Levitt, good shooting in defense. Oh my gosh, yes. Mark Bart, it's been a while since they've clicked on all cylinders like that. We need that effort going forward. Can't be stopped. It has been a while. It has been a while since we clicked like that. Offensively and defensively, could not be stopped today. And then with players so locked in and sharing and connected and the bench doing what they do and it's just MiLaysia Fulwiley said in the interview today, she said something about they call it the seatbelt game. They call the bench the seatbelt game. And when I say it, because the seatbelt, you just lock it up. Just lock it up. And I was like, yep, that's how they come in. So MiLaysia Fulwiley, Chloe, who is this, you know what's one cool thing? This is a cool thing, right? The neat thing about Chloe Skordashian Kits is Chloe gets her 10, 12 points in 16, 17, 18 minutes of play, right? But this is the thing. Chloe Kits is, her defensive rating is 74.5. Let me say that one more time. Chloe Skordashian Kits defensive rating is 74.5. That is sensational defensive play. Sensational. So you not only have a MiLaysia Fulwiley who plays great defense. MiLaysia Fulwiley's defensive rating is 73. Okay, 73. You have MiLaysia Fulwiley coming off the bench, Chloe coming off the bench. You got Tessa Johnson coming off the bench who plays great defense. You got Sania Feagin coming off the bench. All four of those players, you know, and I'm talking about those four players. I'm not talking about Sakima Walker. I'm talking about the players that play 15 minutes or more per game, are not only a spark plug on offense, but a stopper on defense. So you have like a Raven Johnson whose defensive rating is 74.8 and Cardoso 71.4 and Ashlyn Watkins 67.3. You have sensational defensive play on this basketball team. Sensational defensive play on this basketball team. And when you are getting sensational defensive play coming off the bench to go along with shooting some threes and some rebounds and some assists, it's tough to beat us, man. It's tough to beat us because other teams don't have that. And you have these teams that only play 6 players. So real talk, North Carolina played 6 players today. Now, they had a player that played about 7 minutes. They had a player that played about 4 minutes. But let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it real. The real talk of it, they played 6 minutes. And we pressured them over and over and over. And you saw some hands on the hips, hands on your hips, hands on your hips. You saw some tiredness. You saw some not getting back on defense because we just come in waves. You come in, you take out a Raven and you put in MiLaysia. So you go from fast to turbo. What? But you already tired. But you got to deal with that now. So you take out Bree Hall and you put in Tessa Johnson, basically the same player. Basically the same player. Bree Hall and Bree Hall, basically the same player. Good length, can shoot the ball. Now Breezy's been there longer. She has more experience, and she's been playing the game longer. But schematically, pretty much the same player. There's nothing you could do. There's nothing you could do. It's so amazing watching this team play and stay connected and just do the work. Just do the work. Lamar Donald, they hit so many threes. I lost count. Lamar, bro, we hit 9. We hit 9 for 20, 45%. And it was, I mean, Tessa went to her spot and just launching them. Just launching them. It's like, oh my God. Jonas Crawford, today was a great game in all aspects. Offense, defense, fast break, and rebounds. Let's go Gamecocks. Let's go. Not just offense. You got some teams that won today. They are spectacular offense. Carolina, you always talk about our defense. Rebounds. All these different things. Great point, Jonas. Great point. Alyssa. I know I'm jacking the name, but thank you for the comment. What Lay said in it, when we play up to our potential, our full potential, nobody beats us, and they know it. Facts. Lay got some dog in him, man. Lay got some dog. Lay is at the Rucker in New York City. She's at the park in Columbia. She's doing what she wants to do, and she's saying it because she's a hooper. When we play to our full potential, nobody beating us, and they know it. They know it. Ballers know other ballers. They know it. They know, like Mike Tyson, my favorite boxer of all time. 1988, Mike Tyson in his prime, the best fighter in the world. 1988, prime Mike Tyson, I would put against any boxer who ever lived. 1988. Bro, MiLaysia is dominating right now. Right now, she's dominating. She's taking names. How the baller say, taking bodies. She's doing whatever she wants to do in the basketball court. Whatever she wants to do in the basketball court. Her confidence is out of control right now. And Indiana or Oklahoma, y'all never seen no one like this right here. You ain't seen nobody like this right here. And not just Lay. You ain't seen nobody like no Cardoso, no Watkins, no Raven, no Powell. The combination of players. You ain't seen that. You ain't seen that. It's so awesome. So awesome. Oh my God. She is Bree Wayne. Full court press. Had him shook. You right. Had him shook. Kendrea Skinner. What's up? What is up? What is up? How you doing? Lamar Donald. No team can hang when they play defense like this. Using that press at the start of the game was genius. Caught the Tar Heels slipping. They jumped right on them. Jump right on. Let them know who we are when we want to be. That's just something else for other teams to study. Go back to the lab of the pen and pad. How are you going to break the press of South Carolina when we're faster and more athletic and better than you? How are you going to break it? What are you going to do when you're playing 6 or 7 players? What are you going to do against Carolina? Going to wear you out. That's what's going to happen. Draker, the girls put on the show today, Captain. I love how we are looking. Yes, yes, yes. Love it. Elizabeth Anderson, North Carolina got spoke by every sense of the word. Done. They're not going to sleep well. The coaching staff are not going to sleep well. Even though they had a solid season. They just like, yo, because when you get beat by 47 points, you're not just getting beat. You're getting beat down. You get beat down. You're getting embarrassed. You're getting embarrassed. It's no one. You have those players that played. Donarski played 37 minutes. Deja played 38 minutes. Ustby played 36 minutes. You got those players on the court for a long time, just getting whooped up on. Ustby was 4 for 16. 4 for 16. Kelly was 2 for 13. Donarski was 2 for 17. I mean, just come on. Let me see this math. So they hit their big three. I mean, you could throw Gakdeng in there as well, but that traditional big three, hit 8 shots out of 46. 8 for 46. You didn't beat no South Carolina like that. There's no way. And then there was 2 for 14 from 3. Those 3 players, your 3 better players, your 3 best players. You ain't sticking with no Carolina playing like that. Jonas Crawford, as long as we come with intense defense, our offense do the rest. Faux show. We about 50 minutes in. If you are watching me right now, we got 538 people watching me right now. You have not subscribed to the best Gamecocks coverage on the internet, best podcast on the internet talking about Gamecocks. You need to do that right now. And then also, I need for even the ones who already subscribed to the YouTube channel, I need you to also to go to the Apple Podcasts. I need you to go to iHeartRadio. I need you to go to Spotify. Subscribe to that also. All my faithfuls, all my who've been rolling with me since about 2 flat tires. Y'all need to go to that too. Gamecock Up, what's up, fam? That was a basketball game, but only one team showed up. Oh my God, that is awesome. Raven, Kendrea Skinner, Raven Johnson trademarked the word revenge. Using it, you get got. Raven Johnson. And I've told the story before, but I'm gonna say the story again because some people watching me ain't heard the story. So I'm gonna tell the story again. When I just started this podcast last summer, and I was at the Under Armour Elite 24, and me and Raven Johnson sitting in the stand talking, and I don't know if I was the first person she talked about a revenge tour. I don't know if I was the first person, but I'm gonna say I was the first person. She talked about it. That was August of last year. And she transitioned that to this season. And I said in my first media appearance in the South Carolina press room where they have good food and all that good stuff. And she brought it up again. Everybody can get it. There's an old clip of Haley Van Lith talking about that dream team that LSU has and talking about anybody can get that smoke. Well, apparently, I don't know about anybody can get that smoke because you don't want LSU don't want no parts of South Carolina. They may say they do. They may stick out their chest. They may do all these different things, but they don't want no parts of South Carolina in another basketball game. They don't. Because they know they can't be South Carolina. They're not as, let's be real with you. You're just not as good. I'm sorry. You're just not as good. And we ain't beat South Carolina in 17 years. I know a lot of these players were 2-3 years old when that occurred. But Kim Buck ain't never beat South Carolina. South Carolina. Like, it's cool. Karen Richardson, UNC left the group chat. I like that one. Felicia Red, Ravens a beast. Like I said the other day, basketball IQ. Faux show, Felicia. Faux show. Hey, Mike Jink, thank you for the tip. My brother, appreciate it. Charlotte Clockwood guy. We back at it tomorrow. Yeah, Notre Dame got a big game tomorrow. And we'll see. Amy KK Chloe's mean coming off the bench. She is so nice, so nice. And I love her coming off the bench. Because when you are, and I go back to defense, if you're starting the 2 best defenders, in my opinion, in the country, in Ashlyn Watkins and Kamilla Cardoso, and then you have the best perimeter defender in the SEC, it's going to be tough scoring the basketball. But you balance it out with having a Tessa Johnson and Bree Hall starting it out. And it's just like, okay, so we can score. We can still score the basketball, but we're also going to put that defense on you as well. I love it. Great combination. Gamecock Nation, let's go. Natural Girl defense was amazing. Poor Deja Kelly left the game with a migraine. First Raven and then MiLaysia. Oh my God, gave Deja fits. Gave her fits. She just looks so frustrated. Nitrav, Fulwiley needs to be mentioned in the same light as Juju. I agree with you completely. Only thing about it, Juju plays more minutes. Juju averages about 36, 37 minutes. But if you watch basketball, which I know all of you do, and if you watch basketball, The difference between Fulwiley playing for this basketball team and a player like Juju Watkins playing for the other USC is Juju Watkins has the ball in her hands more than any college basketball player in the country. More than anybody. More than any basketball player in the country. Her usage rate is the highest out of all the ballers in the country. Okay? So Southern Cal basically say, Juju, here you go. You got the ball. You do whatever the hell you want to do, and you just lead us. You know what I'm saying? So Fulwiley don't play on a team that allows her to do that. She plays on a team that is structured. She plays on a team that shares the ball. Now, Juju is exciting to watch. Not going to front. It's exciting to watch. But if Fulwiley, just say this right here. If Fulwiley had the highest usage rate in the country, doing what she can do, and has the autonomy in playing 36, 37 minutes a game, and taking 18 to 20 shots per basketball game, Fulwiley be putting up the same numbers. It's just the style of play. It's just a basketball team that you're on. Now, Juju has done a great job leading the Southern Cal team as far as they've gone. But there's levels to this. There's levels to this. Great players. Juju Watkins don't want to meet up with a great team in South Carolina. I'm just saying, don't want to meet up with that. Because not your girl, because our defense's game was over by the end of the first quarter, I said Friday that we would have no problem in North Carolina. Kamilla was bored today, LOL. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Virgil Wimberly, Fulwiley, and Raven made Deja Kelly look slow, blocked her shots, and took her handles all again. She was a non-factor. She was a non-factor. And you tell no lies. You tell no lies. That is a great assessment. She yeah. You tell no lies. Robert Whitaker, captain, only talk about Ravens defense. What about the other side of the court? Robert Whitaker, my man. My man. Let me take a sip on this right here before I address this right here. I'm gonna try to internally keep this, okay? Here we go. Robert Whitaker, captain, only talking about Ravens defense. What about the other side of the ball? You know why I'm talking about Ravens defense? Reason I'm talking about Raven Johnson, Hollywood Johnson, Crockpot Johnson's defense is the same reason that other players are only mentioned because of their offense. That's why I always talk about Raven Johnson's defense. Because it doesn't get the same fervor. It doesn't get the same publicity. It doesn't get the same attention as a player who happens to shoot 16, 17, 18 three-pointers in a basketball game. 16, 17 three-pointers in a basketball game, but still only hit 38% of them. It doesn't get that notoriety. It doesn't get that attention. So when you have a player in a Raven Johnson who can literally take a player, took North Carolina's best player out the basketball game. Out the basketball game. Deja Kelly gonna be having nightmares about Raven Johnson tonight. So I'm gonna speak on that. There was an Olympics. There was an Olympics. I think it was 2008. It was the Redeem team. 2008 because I was in Iraq. I was in Iraq fighting for my country. All this stuff, right? All right, so I was in Iraq and watching the Olympics and everything. And this Redeem team, and they call it a Redeem team because 2004 we got a bronze medal. But in 2004, there was a player who was not on the team. There's a lot of players on that team. AI was on that team, and a young LeBron James, and a young D Wade, a young Carmelo Anthony, Tim Duncan, all these different players on that team. But there was one player who was not on that team. One player who was not on that team. And that is, God rest his soul, Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was not on that 2014. Kobe Bryant was on that 2018. And during this game, during this Olympics, Kobe Bryant said I'm going to guard their best player. Can't remember the team, but I remember Kobe Bryant said, I'm going to guard their best player. You know why Kobe Bryant said, I'm going to guard their best player? Because defense matters. Defense matters. Defense matters. So when you have the player, the capability of a Kobe Bryant who can score the basketball almost at will, saying, I'm going to guard their best player and take that player out the game, it told me that defense really does matter. Really does matter. So you got a player like a Deja Kelly who played bad. Worst game of her season. Bad. You think Raven Johnson had something to do with that? You think she had something to do with that? With her playing that way? Robert Wood, do you really think she had something to do with that? When we play other teams that have real good perimeter scores, you know that Raven Johnson is going to be on that player. You know that. Because she's our best perimeter defender. Now, Fulwiley just a little step behind. I can talk about Raven's offense. I can do that. I can do that. But I want to talk about defense. Did she take a lot of shots today? No, she didn't take a lot of shots. She only took 4 shots. But she didn't have to. You don't have to. Raven don't have to shoot the ball. She don't have to. Fulwiley took 15 shots today off the bench. Powell took 7 shots. Breezy took 3 shots. This is not a volume shooting basketball team. It's not a volume shooting basketball team. This is a team that shares the ball, and plays defense. I know some folks on here want to hear me scream and moan and talk about a Caitlin Clark, or talk about a Hannah Doggo, talk about some of these great players that the media is constantly talking about. But when you talk about a Caitlin Clark who's shooting 38% from the 3, you talk about a Caitlin Clark who's shooting 42% from the field, who led the country in turnovers, led the country in points, led the country in turnovers, because she shoots 23 field goals a game. Here's the thing. Caitlin Clark has to guard somebody. She got to guard somebody. Tomorrow is a big game for Iowa. They got a big game going against West Virginia. West Virginia can guard. West Virginia can guard. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. Day T, apparently some people don't know how good Raven is, Captain. They think she's supposed to score 20 points a game. Raven Johnson ain't scoring 20 points a game. I don't want Raven Johnson to score 20 points a game. I want Raven Johnson to be the quarterback of the offense. That's what I want Raven Johnson to do, to distribute the ball, to rebound the basketball, to play solid defense. That is her role as a Gamecock. That is her role as a Gamecock. That's a role. And Day T, you're absolutely right. David Caldwell, my guy. Like, share, and subscribe to Captain Will. Let's go. Let's go. Right, you're absolutely right. Like, share, subscribe. Mocha Latte, Raven is necessary. Love to see Josh still supporting the team. Yeah. I saw Josh. She was talking to somebody. I was going to go talk to her, but she's still supporting the team. Still was there. Great for her. Great for, I hope Ja lands somewhere where she's able to show her skills and to, just Carolina wasn't a spot for her. And we wish her well. Karen Richardson, my family met Paopao's family at the game. He said they are wonderful people and called them family, for sure. For sure. Karen Richardson, you're absolutely right. They are a blessed family. They are so sweet, so sweet. Instincts have the Splash Sisters expanded to include Tessa and Fulwiley. Oh my gosh. Woo! I gotta come up with another name. Well, I'm telling you, tomorrow I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna let you know. It's gonna be called TLC. It's gonna be called TLC. Tessa, Lay, and Chloe. I'm letting that is the title. That is the title, and I gotta give credit where credit is due. But I'm letting you know right now that's gonna be the name of it. That's gonna be the name of it. So I gotta work on. Splash Sisters. I do that on Tuesday. We'll do that on Tuesday. Okay. Tracy Bell. Every girl on the team matters. Period. Period. Every team matters. Every player. Every player on this team matters. So amazing watching. So amazing to see. Our girls are so dominant. Our girls are standing on business. Our girls are stomping to the championship. This concludes another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I'm your man, Captain Will. Make sure you like it. Make sure you share. Make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will so I can continue to bring you that gospel of Gamecocks every single day. Every single day, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your man, Captain Will. Let's go. Let's go.